E word. I think the word that intimidates a lot of people, and it's much easier than you think. I'm talking about exercise. And joining me for this one, we have Jacques Fagan, Heinrich is back, and Loretta, you're still with us. Why do people fear exercise so much? And are gyms intimidating to people, to women? Do they think they have to
I think so, especially when you step into the weight section and you see all these huge guys. I mean, I've
making noise.
Making noise, but the one guy told me, yeah, this is not your place, you don't belong here, and things like that. So I think that's why people don't like going to gym per se. But you have to overcome it. Also do something you love. I incorporated my daughter in my exercises, so it was sort of fun time for both of us.
Okay.
We did classes together. We walked together. We just did so many things together, and it was exercise at the end of the day.
I'm going to throw you a curveball right your way, Jacques. What if I don't like a gym?
Geez, Martin, there's so many different training disciplines out there. And like Loretta said earlier, you have to find something that you like. Most people, when they haven't trained anything in their life before, going into a gym is very intimidating. There's a lot of people looking at you. First of all, if you don't have a program that you follow, you don't know what to do. That on its own is very demotivating because you're going to waste your time. You look around you. And so find something that you like. There's many different British Pilates classes, grit classes, gym training, cycling, walking, running, swimming. There's a wide variety. Pick something that you like, that you enjoy, and start off with the program that you can follow. And I think it's always great if you can have someone that partners up with you, because then you keep yourself accountable to be at a certain time and to train and to follow through on that program that you started.
I think, and Loretta, you alluded to it a moment ago, is because you are often facing your life with people that say things like, well, if you're not doing that, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be doing that, then, what's the point?
That's true.
It's that they're wrong.
They're completely wrong.
You can literally put on a pair of tackies and start walking. If you can walk, then that's a good place to start. Start with something that you can do.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's very true.
The next moment you know is you want to take it to the next level.
And you actually look forward to it.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying it, you want to do it again.
If you hate it, you're not going to do it. You're not going to stick to it.
Exactly.
Don't do something you hate. There's no rule book. And I found this out in my life as well. There are certain things in gym I have never touched. And I will never touch.
And you don't have to.
And you don't have to. Am I right?
Absolutely.
You don't have to. Absolutely. There's no rule book. If you want to look your best, you're going to have to do this, that, and that. Nonsense.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to pick what's important to you. What is your goal? What do you want to try and achieve? And you can never out-train a bad diet, first of all. So you don't have to just focus on the gym training and think you're going to get results. You have that combination. I always talk about 3 pillars. Training is one aspect. Your diet is very important, and then also adequate sleep. And if you can combine those 3 things, you can also make a massive improvement. So jogging, even if you've got a little baby, put the little baby in the pram and go walk around the block. There's a lot of things you can do.
Walking your dog. That's exercise, especially my dog.
That's also great. Let the dog walk you.
Let the dog walk you. You have to pull back. I'm sure there's a muscle group you're gonna use in there somewhere. What if people never want to leave their yard, Heinrich? Is there stuff you can do around at home?
Of course. I think one of the biggest mistakes people also make is to think that training is facility specific or bound to a certain facility.
I like that.
It doesn't mean that walking into a gym necessarily means that you are going to be losing more weight. I mean, there are simple exercises that can be done at home. There are already written pieces as well on things like high-intensity interval training, small programs, 15 minutes of your day, and it's quite effective. Use what you have at home, use your body weight, and it's easily adaptable.
If I love swimming versus running, what would you say?
What you like. It depends on what you like. But I mean, if anything that increases the heart rate is good for the body. So if a swimming pool is nearby you, if you've got a swimming pool at home, jump in the swimming pool. If you don't like
burns
swimming,
a lot of calories.
Yeah, it does. It works the full body. There's so many different options out there. There's really no excuse for you to be doing something active.
When it comes to lifting weights, why do people do it? It's hard.
It is.
But it's really good exercise.
Absolutely. I think a lot of things that people don't know is that with weight training, you can also burn a lot of calories because there's a lot of resistant movements with heavy weight. So your body uses a lot of energy to perform those movements. So in order for the muscle to really grow, you need a little bit of weight on the muscle as well. So it is beneficial. But if you don't like it, you don't have to do it.
But hang on now. I like what you just said now, because most people would have thought if your heart rate's not way up, and you're not sweating and panting, and you don't have breath, you're not going to be burning calories. You by lifting weights, by doing weight training, you also burn calories.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, you burn a lot of calories as well. So you can start changing up your training regime. You can start increasing your reps with a lighter weight. You can start doing volume sets. You can start doing drop sets. So there's a lot of different training options that you can use with weights to also increase the heart rate and to also burn a lot of calories. If you don't like a treadmill, don't think you need to go and walk on a treadmill or go and run for an hour to burn those calories. You can do the same exercise and burn a lot of them just by using weights.
Loretta, when you started the USN challenge, were you in training before? Did you do exercise before? Did you go to gym before that?
I did, but I hated it. I trained with my husband, so he loved weights, and rightfully so. He can. But I felt it was a mission, and I didn't know what I was doing. You'd lift something. I'm thinking, what is this for? Am I working my leg or my arm? Or, I didn't really understand it, and I didn't want to do it. But then when I started the program, I had a look at the exercises, as I said, tweak it a bit, do what you want to do also. Also just prepare the day before. So if you know that you're going to have to do a bit of cardio, or you have to do a little bit of weight training, exercise the night before, like just do a little bit of a rehearsal so that when you get to gym, you know exactly what to do.
What is your advice to people who have never done any kind of activity before and want to start now? So never been to gym before, never exercised before. What is the thing to do? What's the easiest thing to do?
Well, I think it'd be important just to start somewhere. Start off easy, take the small victories, and obviously build on that.
What is a small victory? 2Ks, 1K, around the block?
Well, it depends on you. It depends on at the end of the day, as long as you've worked out, as long as you feel that it was a successful session. I mean, victories obviously differ from person to person. And as soon as you do reach those small milestones, keep building, and don't let it get ahead of yourself.
But now let's say you've been to gym before, and now you've been a bit lazy for a while, and you have to get back into it. I think for a lot of people, it's once again, information is power, but where do I find the info? What do I do? So let's say I'm committed. I'm going to start training now. I'm going to look at my diet plan, my eating plan. But I don't have the know-how. I don't have the knowledge. What do I do? What is a simple program to follow? If you download the USN app or you go into usn.co.za, they've even made it easy for you to give you exercises, examples for exercises, right?
Absolutely.
Which, as Loretta said, you can even tweak.
Yes.
Developed by people who know.
Absolutely. And the thing is also as well, look at your surrounding area. If you like the gym environment or any training facility or studio, go to someone that can just help you a little bit for the first while, even if it's just for the first 2-3 months, just to get to know how things going, learn the different techniques of how you can incorporate your different training programs, and just start by somewhere. The internet is flooded with information. USN has made freely information available so that people can make it more convenient for them, do things in and around the house, and make sure that they have those small little goals set out and create healthy habits. If you start off with good habits, it becomes part of your lifestyle, and once it becomes part of your lifestyle, it's easy to maintain and sustain over a long period of time.
Another misperception is you have to spend your life in gym or you have to spend your life exercising, which is also not right. If you can only do it 3 times a week, is that okay, or am I wasting my time? Let's say I honestly I'm a heart surgeon, or I'm a nurse and a mother. And I don't see myself at gym for 5-6 days a week. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get there. Yeah. Am I wasting my time? Should I just leave it if I can go 3 times a week only?
Not at all. I think you always have to do something active, whether it's 2 or 3 times a week. Keep doing something, because you need to create those habits. It's important for our bodies to be exercising as well. And if it starts making those good habits, it's easy to maintain, like I said earlier. Find something that you enjoy and keep sticking to that, and make time for it. We talked earlier about how many excuses and stuff there is. We don't want to make excuses. Our health is the most important thing that we want to look after, and make sure that we rather take care of it. Prevent is better than cure.
Yeah.
Just quickly for the more professional amongst us, if you've now started your gym routine, you've started your activity routine, and you want to take it to the next level, how many days a week is good? Training, maybe just doing cardio. What would you say is a simple, easy to follow plan?
I think 3 days a week is a simple plan to start off with, and as you start seeing results, you're already going to be more motivated. The more motivation you have, the quicker the results will start coming. The easier it will be for you to do that 4th day or that 5th day of the week, and start incorporating different sort of exercise as well. You don't always just have to go 3 days to the gym, or 3 days to a training studio, or 3 days swimming. You can start doing the other 2 days. You can start doing exercise in and around the home. It makes a massive difference once you start adapting a healthy lifestyle, because the healthy lifestyle creates motivation for you to keep on carrying and making sure that you sustain this over a long period of time.
Once again, there are people that have made it their life's mission, dedicate their lives, done the research for you, worked out the best thing for you to do. Go and download it. All you have to do is just follow it. Get started, commit to it, keep doing it, and they've made it easy for you. They'll tell you what to do on which day. Go and download the USN app right now. Go to usn.co.za. Even an opportunity for you to ask questions and get the right answers back, so you can get started. It's easy to look great. Start now.